Hey everyone, Dan here. Welcome to the next episode of Growing $100 Account. I hope you're enjoying the series. A couple of things to keep in mind. One, these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your own decisions based on that. And this is a series, and I hope that you're enjoying it that way. That said, if you want to watch things out of order or hop around, I understand. You should definitely do whatever you think is best. Also, these are probably often good candidates for speeding up to 2x on YouTube or 1.5x or what have you, but we do just watch the market in real time for a lot of the video. So if you want to kind of get through that or just slow it back down when you see something about to happen, that might make a lot of sense for these videos. All right, be sure to like and subscribe and enjoy. All right, everyone, we are near market close on Friday, August 6th. We're going to get ourselves set up for Monday's open and figure out what we are going to hold through the weekend. Always a dangerous endeavor to get there. Now, a couple of things that have changed since this morning's video. As you know, I took my position at that time in ANY, and was able to ride that up a few percentage points. I set a trailing stop loss at 2% and that triggered. And I figure some of these things like that is just like, that's literally all I did. And so I think if I just sort of like report that after the fact, that's probably okay. If folks disagree, let me know, but it's a lot to make a whole video just because I'm coming in and setting a stop loss. And then, I'm not going to leave the video running just to record the stop loss getting hit. That's going to be crazy making. So that's what's going on my end. Now you see it does change the equation. Now my P&L has gone up over the course of the last 5 days, which we just got this puppy started on the 3rd, right? So just 3 days ago. And now we're handily beating what I wanted to look at was the NASDAQ. NASDAQ up 1% in the last 5 days, and we're up 8.29% at this point. So my erroneous trades doing okay at the moment, slightly green on costs and down, but not catastrophically down on EPZM. And like we had said before, EPZM does have their earnings coming up. Hold tight with me for a second here. Sometimes my windows don't end up where I want them to. But EPZM has its earnings coming out on Monday. Now that we have that squared away, you see here, and it's going to be 6:30 a.m. So I'm happy to sort of still play out that as I had originally intended, because it is beat down quite a bit. It's expecting really good earnings, and if that's the case, then I would hope, as the others have followed suit, that we can get a nice boost from earnings. You see here how it's fallen down quite a bit since the end of June. So a lot to claw back, even when it's had a few brief green runs in the intermediary period. So I'm going to take additional position there. Now my question at the moment is twofold. One is with KOS, am I going to take an additional position there? I closed out 11 shares this morning for profit because I wanted to lock that in from that erroneous trade, but they're pretty much in the same situation as EPZM. You see, let me get to KOS. You see they have come down quite a bit, but they are also expecting very good earnings Monday before market open. Here, 218% expected revenue growth. And so I'm kind of thinking maybe I will, even though I would average up a little bit. I guess we could see what happens here in the next few moments, but I would average up a little bit, but there could be a ton of meat on that bone. So we'll see. Now, the other question that I have is AMC. I have obviously my my stop loss and take profit. Neither got hit. So I'm kind of the mindset that I will just use the capital from the sale of ANY earlier today, and I'll throw this $33 out in between KOS and EPZM for the earnings play, and then I'll let AMC ride at the moment. it's taken me down a little over 3% at the moment. You see my position up here, but I'm okay with that. I kind of feel okay giving it through market open on Monday and see what happens for an early week trade with that one. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. So I guess we could go through and just get those in place, and then I'll tweet out later where I end the week. But unless something really unexpected happens, should be pretty handily beating the market for this initial trading week with this account. So let's first go with EPZM. I'll lock some more in there, and I guess well, I'm already pretty heavy on EPZM, but this gives me the opportunity to average down. So maybe I'll do about $15 in each. So EPZM will be my biggest holder. So if that gets crushed on its earnings, then that's going to hurt a little bit extra. But let me just take another look at this. It might be worth, just have to take some risks with this sort of thing, and as long as they're calculated. All right, I don't want to quite do 15 because I don't want it to end up to be that I'm like almost $50, almost half of my account in on one ticker. So what I'll do is I'll bump this to, oh man, now I'm like, does it even make sense to take any more shares? Because I would just be taking like a share or two. Let me take 20 on KOS, and then I'll just grab one more share of EPZM. And I know that seems silly, but yeah, but I think that's what I want to do. All right, so let me grab KOS first because it might leave me enough room for 2 shares of EPZM, but let's see. So KOS, if I want to go about 20, so what does 9 put me at here? $20.52. Okay. All right, so it's going to drag my average up a bit, but so it goes. All right, so I'm going to buy those. And then what do I have left? I have 12. I'm going to be just shy to be able to get 2 shares of EPZM. So I'll go get 1 share of EPZM, and that will be that. Okay. And we'll see what happens with earnings. It could go definitely against me, but we'll just have to see. Okay, so now my distribution is what? I have $6 in cash. I have $30 in KOS, 32 in AMC, 39 in EPZM. Okay. I'm wondering if I grab 2 more shares of KOS. Kind of think I might as well. Maybe I'll set it at a limit. What's my basis right now? Okay. 2 shares. Maybe we can grab them cheaper. 2.275. And if they don't get hit, then they don't get hit, and that's fine. Limit buy 2.275. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens. If not, no big deal. But that's where we're going to be heading into Monday. Again, this is where we are at the end of the week. Go back and watch the rest of the videos if you haven't yet. But basically today, we're able to turn what was a red day earlier into a green day today. I don't know exactly where I can see this said trading records, so I clicked that, but that is just showing me 2 transactions. I don't know why. I was going to show the transaction of any, but I'll just tweet it out later. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, we could see here the orders that were filled maybe today. That should show us. Well, where did that go? This is so confusing. Maybe somebody from Weeble Engineering will watch this and they'll say, oh, there's some weird bugs in here. Like this should definitely be taking me to what was filled, right? What, am I missing something? That seems very odd to me. All right, well, let's wrap it there. Maybe we can finish over 1% up today. Who knows? Maybe AMC will get a big boost at the end here or something. And then let's see what happens with earnings for KOS and for EPZM on Monday. All right, it should be interesting. I will see you then. Have a great weekend. Bye.